Alrighty. Oh, I don't even have it selected on here. There we go. There's the sound. Hey, everybody. Alright, let us continue somewhat where we left off last time. I've been a little busy, not feeling well the past couple days, but it hasn't stopped me from playing and expanding. So we've put in some vertical turbines, so now I have a butt ton of power, excess power. I'm gonna be building a jaspite focusing lens, but I think I have to go and get me one of them glass gems. I don't think I have any left here. No, I sold them all like an idiot. All right. We don't have any here. I don't think we ever get any from... Yeah. All right, let's just put this stuff away. Then you get... That's 4, 2, that. You're gonna make me some bars. You're gonna take this. All right, I have to get that glass. All right, let's go. Hey. Need just one piece of it, but I probably need to make a couple of these lenses. I know the one that I'm building for right now. Do I have any in here? No, I have nothing left in here. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. Through here. You know that feeling when you're sick and your ears get muffled and then randomly you yawn and they pop and it feels like It happened to me just before I started stream. Right, so we need jaspite, because that usually has the chance for that glass. 500 nodes. All right, we got one. We should definitely hang around for more, though. I see this purple stuff. Yeah. Hey there, Misha. How you doing? How's your day or evening? I got 2 of those glass now. That's good. I guess only if I have it like flawless or superior will I sell it. Alright, that's it for this piece. When I was down here previously, and I'm going to leave that down here. If I could just find more, there we go, jaspite nodes and swamp nodes. Hey, Mujin, how you doing, buddy? No space in inventory. Well, this gets dropped. Nothing over there. Okay, one more swamp node over here. glass? No, no more glass.
Maeve, your air supply is running out.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll be okay. I think. I'll be fine. I have 54 seconds. I don't need any of that stuff anymore. There's a node. Get some of this juice again. Let's go. Alright, one more swamp node, then we get out of here. Sir? I think I've got the story in an okay spot. I'm going around collecting those key cards now. I got one from Epsilon. And then I have to get one from Theta and Mu. But before I do that, I want to get the Jaspite drill up and running. That's what I'm doing down here, getting all the Jaspite. I just need those glass for the gem that only comes from this. Drop these guys. Alright, now we head back up because I have a ton of what I need. Epsilon's this way. Oh man, there's still some swamp nodes here. Heck yeah. You said you had trouble finding the breakstone glass? Or was it the blade stone? I find a ton of it in here usually. Where is the way I gotta go? This is the way? Is this the way? I hope it's the way. I don't remember taking this to get here. Oh, 'cause I'm going to the wrong facility. I'm going the long way. Maybe we run pretty fast now. The good news though about the story is you could access it at any time, like through your journal. So it's not like if you don't collect them. Oh, then I'm doing it the right way. I got Epsilon first. Oh, I see what you mean. So like the developer had a very specific order. Like, okay, it wasn't like the first card you get part A of the story. No matter which one you go to for part B, you get part B of the story. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So yeah, the next one would be Theta we have to go to. But yeah, we gotta go in this way. Yeah, I did some base work while I wasn't feeling well. Cleaning station, charging station, cosmetic station. I gave this room a purpose instead of just holding an RTG. Drop off this glass, these. Don't deposit all of your stuff. You need to make a lens. Jaspite focusing lens. Yoink. Alright, let's put 3 of you aside. And then we will process the rest. I didn't want to make that, actually. That's my bad. Drop this. All of this. So we'll get our bars. Gold and meteorite. And you're going to give me more iron bars. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Good there, good here. Almost good all around. Yoink, yoink. Spadoink. I think this can go... Where was the one that this can go? Is it in here? Yeah, you go there. Everything else is going to go into storage / being sold off. Storage, 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 store. I'm going to sell you. You have all this. It's fine. All right, let us sell. I'm only going to sell those. I feel like I need these for something later on. Upgrade panel. I've got 9 grand. What can I buy? Not a whole lot because I've got everything decent already. Maybe expanding the storage or the air tanks is next. Okay. Right. So now that I have one of these lenses, I'm going to go down and slip it into the other drill. But then I also need to make sure I have a power cell, a servo motor, and another piece before I go out. A mole. Make one of you. And one of you to make a mole. That's done. I have a power cell, I have a mole, and then I need a servo motor. So 1 more of you, 2 more of you, and then 2 of those are at this bench. Servo motor. Alrighty. Bare minimums. Lens, mole, motor, cell. I have the herbicide charges for the next piece of the story at Moo. Obtain the facility Theta. Where do you get inert mycelia? Grow inert mycelia in a small or large grow bed. I didn't see that as a thing I could make. Crafting plans. Yeah, it's not here. It's not here. Do I have to have one of the hive with me? Or that with me? Inert mycelia. Probably should take a nap too. I don't remember the last time I napped in this game. I don't know what the inert mycelia is. This is the biomass. That goes right here. Harvest, harvest. I don't have. It's life shroom, wheat, mushroom, Glotus, mold shroom. I don't think I've come across it yet. So I can't grow it. Oh, it was just harvested. I didn't take it. If I just stack them all. Huh. Throw you again. Mold shroom. Life. And this. And you're gonna go double cave. Alright. Let's go take a nap. Sleep till the night. Alright. What if I sleep till the day now? Yeah, sleep till the day again. Okay. Yeah, if I get stuck, I'll definitely will say, oh, earthquake time. Clean myself off, and we go. I like where my base is. I don't think I'm going to be moving it. I don't mind the little 30-second walk it takes me to get to this place now. Oh yeah, I also played around with customization. Just a wee bit. Epsilon facility. Alright, so we need to go to Cargo Bay. And we're going to be making our way towards the drill, which is... I forget where the drill is offhand, but it's like... I just like the idea of where it was and how it's organically grown into what it is. Like, I don't want to have to move it and then forget something or ruin it, you know what I mean? I like the idea of like having a spot where you start and then it just kind of grows and morphs into a thing with somewhat of a purpose. Where was that drill site? That's Theta. Those are all POIs I have. POIs are all discovered. Theta's over there. I know there's a drill site somewhere-ish near here. Ish being the operative word. It also said I gotta pick up some ancient bones for Trudy. I don't know where to get those. But that to me looks kind of Theta-ish. Took you a lot of charge to move it where the lift is? Yeah. Considering you have a shared inventory amongst everything, it wouldn't be absurd to have two bases. Like, you know. You got stuck on Satisfactory? Oh, because it's a good game, that's why. Or like stuck in general, like you couldn't get past a certain part. No, it's not here, but maybe this is where you get the bones from? No, I would assume you have to harvest those bones somehow, but that ain't it either. Where in the crap was that area. Was it the other way entirely?
Need some fresh air, Sin.
Mm-hmm. See, now I'm stuck. I don't know where I am. So, oh, wait. Dig site. It was this way. Okay. I was going the wrong way. Wrong facility. It's down here. Nope, that one's pulling up already. Facility moo. Ah, yeah, you got pulled into Satisfactory. That makes more sense. Yeah, that game is a good game. What was the game that took me out of that? Starforge broke me of my Satisfactory habit. There it is. There's the drill. But I still have yet to beat the game, so I definitely want to do that on like a solo play. Boom. So now I have Jaspite and Vitaglass coming up to me. Perfect. All right. Next, Theta. All right, that's this drill site. That's Mu. Epsilon. Theta's 400 meters this way. There's another Steam sale going on now. It's the, what do you call it? Spring sale. Theta's over there. Oh, this is the way you can get down here. I remember this. We could use some herbicide now. Some herby derby side. First we get some air. Then we set herbicide to 1. This stuff, right? There you go, Maeve. Oh, God. Maeve, you fool. There. Alright. Theta was which way? Epsilon. Theta, only 200 meters that way. But yeah, well now it's now the spring sale, so everything that you were gonna possibly buy before now is probably on sale still for the spring sale. It feels like at this point Steam just has sales 24/7. Depending on your gaming niche. Fishing Hab. Kappa. Theta's that way still. I feel like I'm going the wrong way for Theta. Like I should have went out the other airlock. Potentially. Yeah, that's the under the sea dam. Is this a goddamn? One of my favorite throwaway lines from a movie ever. Beavis and Butthead Do America. It's a goddamn. Let me see if they had a better sale now. Yeah, that's the gamble. That's the gambit you run when you buy on a Steam sale. What I do like about Steam, though, is recently I've noticed if say the game you're gonna buy is on like the summer sale or the spring sale, whatever seasonal sale it is. If it's also available in a bundle, it'll give you a better discount. You like save an extra $2 here or there. But like if you buy games like I do, like you're just collecting them like Pokemon, then it saves you a couple pennies here and there. Alright, so we're going... That's Lambda. Theta up this? Whoa. This is Theta, okay. I remember this place now. Ooh, glass. Queen Mycelia. Queen Mycelia. Like Freddie Mercury Mycelia. Huh. I wonder if that's the mycelia I need to grow what I need to grow. Where there's no grow beds I could use here. Ew, it's all goopy. Oh yeah, Viva Los Biodome. Side projects, pseudo fungus, like somewhat memberdis. This is what I have to make the injector for, but I don't know how to make part 1. Bio research, bunker.
Was that a person?
I can see a compad in there.
Ew. I have to reach in, don't I?
I'd do it if I could.
Application of randomized local flora applied to 17 something doses of mycelium anomaly.
Used for experiments, like a petri dish.
Variants of teeth within life shrooms. Person Harlow asked me about the TS01 data. So I'm assuming this is going to give me the blueprints to make what I need to do, right? Kind of. Okay, so we didn't do that before. Maybe now I have what I need to do. This is going to get me killed, right? Yeah, it's going to get me killed. Okay. So now we head back up, I think. What's the best way? get back without taking forever. Epsilon's that way. Lambda's that way. Epsilon is closer by a hair. Sir, let me through. Sir, thank you. Right next to the gate over here. By this way? Do you mean? Tree 1, tree 2. Oh, I know where we are. Okay, so this is... Okay. The other side. No, to get in and out of there is easy. There's the gate. You can just walk around. That's no problem. I meant like a quick and easy way to get down to like the elevator. I mean, this is kind of it. Like not 100%, but it's better than the way I was taking before. So now I have Queen Mycelia. Queen. Does that mean I can grow inert mycelia? Question mark? Question mark? Up this way. Last thing we need is that stone, but I'm probably going to end up making it anyway. Boom, 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 boom. Interphilosity. Climber. Go back home. So Muujin, you've played this a little further than I have. Thing about your suit getting dirty, is that like legitimately a mechanic? Like you have to worry about like dirt accumulation? Let's see, what could we stack all here? We process in the biology lab or planted in the hydroponic bed. That's what it is. Son of a bee sting. I done figured it out. We get hive and mycelial. So how the hell do we get this other stuff? So now I can grow mycelial biomass. Be a queenie over here. Do we cook it? No. I'm interested. What happens here? Get some swampy flour. I'm pondering right now. Bread loaf and fish pie. Cooking is the only thing I haven't done in this game, really. So I'm wondering, do I have anything to cook you with? No, because like, now I have bread loaf and fish pie and cactus fruitcake. I have all of the raw ingredients I would ever need. Yeah, how do I make inert mycelia, dude? I'm genuinely asking now. It is not for sale. Like, it's not a blueprint that I can buy. Or is it and I've just been inert? Inert. Yeah, it's not here. You bioengineer it? No. I'm at the bioengineering lab. Product of cleansed mycelia. Oh, I gotta make this. Well, that's silly. It was legitimately telling me the entire time. Cleansed mycelia in a hydroponic bed. Got it. Boom, 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 because I don't read directions. I don't read directions. We don't know how many it makes, but that's going to be a whole bunch of time. Stack all. This is my cooking bin. Yep, so now it's making it over here. So that's regular mice, the other guy. Biomass and hive. This guy's just this. I guess I could just go make another one, right? Because who knows how much of this stuff we're gonna need. Boom, 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 boom. Crafting panel. You. This. After you planted and wasted your queen mycelia. Ah. Luckily I had 3 of them, so I wasn't like... Oh, so, queen mycelia is a once... You don't get it back, is what you're telling me right there. I'm picking up what you're putting down there, my friend. So then over here, let's put some more... I don't know. Flour. Could make a ton of these things now, can I? I gotta make that stuff gross. I still haven't made one of these yet, but I don't want to burn my servos. Alright, so we have 7 to 8 minutes left before that happens. What else do we have to do? Craft herbicide and go... So we're gonna focus on this first. Also, what the hell is an earth... What the hell is the code to locked crate on the surface? I think that's the one by the blood cave? The blood falls? Is it the blood falls? Cave entrance, blood falls. I don't know if I opened up this crate here. No, I have not. So let's go through my journal while we wait for like 5 minutes for the other thing to finish. This is like the worst position to be in to read. Better. This is only at the bottom. That was the other piece, the key value pair. Code to the door is 6980. Wait, code to the door. Storage room in Epsilon 6980. I gotta remember that. I should write that down. Storage room Epsilon. Should be like it's Epsilon storage room 6980. Boom. Noted. That was this one. So our mission Theta. All the permutations of the herbicidal formula. What else we got? Mycelial research log. I'm just looking for 4-digit numbers, my friends. No. 7924. I got that one already. Yeah, that one I got already. That was the box on top of the car. It has to be early on. 9970. I got that one already. Hangrite drill facility. The drill. Schematics. Prevailing notes. Broussard. 7878. Oh, that was the other one. Nope. Yemi Randall. New arrivals. Data recovery log. Yeah, I don't have notes for this one. Nope. Well, that probably ate about 5 minutes. Let's just drink this water, I guess. Give me the water. Florp. I have no idea what that code is for that one there. Two minutes. That's a lot of stuffs. But only from Queen Mycelia will that grow, and you don't get it back. Alright. It could be in the start area, because why would it, like, why would they... I wonder if it's near that drill that I didn't find. Could be there. Could be anywhere. These are things I know not. I don't hear anything like logs or whatever. Oh, that's the drill for just this stuff. We don't need that. We don't ever need that. The generator. And this game is so niche, like, I doubt there's guides at this point. I mean, I could probably go to the Discord and ask, like, hey, I've been playing this game like crazy. I can't find the code to this one. I wonder if that's like an Easter egg thing for early access people who help make the game. You know what I mean? All right, let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. Definitely know a minute and a half has passed. And we came a long way since this tiny little cave. This was the only cave we had for mining. Sources delivered to the cargo bay. Give me my inert mycelia, please, so I can make my injector. Harvest. Ooh, 5. 5 is a good one. Guess I'll take all this stuff. Hack it. This stuff grows quick. Much quicker than the other junk. Harvest. Throw the shroom there. Did you put it in that room? That specific facility? Because that structure is what gives you more products. 3 to 4 might be the normal, but when you put it in there, it might give you more. Just like when you refine in this hab, it gives you geodes, a chance for geodes. This one, it reduces your cost. Maybe I just lucked out and got 2 back-to-back. That's a very distinct possibility that I finally have luck on my side. I burned all my mycelia. No. Oh no. Oh, I gotta go back down there. Going back down. Alright, so this. These. You. This. You. I forgot to put my other stuff away. No, I need to learn these mistakes so I know not to do them in the future. The best way to learn is from mistakes. Geode. You're gonna make me some more ores. That's all good. Stack them. I need that geode. Water goes in here. Geode, and then crack them. Yeah, I wanted to do that, but you can't put it inside. And then I'm like, I don't know where I want to put it because I want to have all my storage close to where I need to use the stuff. So it doesn't make sense for me the way I have my base laid out. So I'm just gonna keep off it. Yeah, it's you can't have it inside the base. It's one of those structures. Even with these, you can't have them on top of the base. These vertical windmills. I was gonna have them replace the ones I have on top of my base, but I don't know if this is the way to go about it, but probably not. I got one. I have no idea what the purpose, how to work the thing there. I have no idea how that works, and I'm terrible at it. Keep that. Sell. Hang Shamani. And that's it. You could spin the geode? Now you tell me. I had no idea you could spin the geode, to be honest. Right, we're looking to make this guy. So I have everything except the Queen Mycelia. Alright, so now I get to go try this again. Or I have a second chance. Keep all this in there. You're done. You're done. Oh, you're gonna go to work. Alright, so we're gonna drop off this. What else was needed at the biolab for this? So those are already in the other guy. Alright, so let's try this again. Prospect. I have a new geode. I had no idea. How is it not free is my question. Okay. Now I understand prospecting. Thank you. I was wasting them so much. Market panel. I'm going to sell my fancy gems for 750 buckaroos. Upgrade. Something was 10 grand. Nothing was 10 grand. Roll-on regains energy every 0.15 second now. Maybe I want to get more air or weight. Alright, let me go put some stuff back, and then we're going to go back down for more mycelial queens. I may have to reset stuff. Another earthquake. But we just had an earthquake. No, we just had an earthquake, and then was I down there after that earthquake? I don't remember. My brain is mush. We'll take these guys out of here. Yeah. Y'all go in here. Stack them. I've gotten like 50 and 60% just on luck, I guess. I just figured out there was some mechanic to it I didn't understand, and that's what it was, yeah. Drop this off over here. This stuff grows in quick. Put another 2 of these in. Going hard on the mushrooms. All right. Do a fish in the greenhouse? I haven't done any fish stuff. I saw there was an achievement. If you never eat meat, you get an achievement. So I'm like, I think I'm gonna do that. But I have the fish thing in the other place. What was I looking to do here? I had a plan. Oh yeah, the quake charge. Did I put it in here? No, I did not. It's not in there, which means it's in here. Good. I care about 100%ing some games, especially nice chill ones. Especially because it's super easy to get. You just don't do one thing in the game that you haven't had to do the entire game. Because I don't know if I'll play this again. I feel like this is a one and done kind of situation, to be honest. And there's nothing wrong with that. Boom, 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 boom. There goes my earthquake. So the first one isn't the earthquake. The first one is the charge exploding. And then the second one is everybody running for shelter because I've woken up Gojira. I wonder how much more there is. I have to get the facility Omicron, I just realized too. Cargo Bay. Alright, so we have to go to the Theta again, right? Which was to the right. Actually, that was Moo had them. Moo. I need 4. Was it Moo? No, it wasn't Moo. It was the other one. I'm terrible at remembering. This is out of order. You're out of order. I have to go up the weird... Okay. I remember now. That's where I came to put the drill site. Yeah. 300 meters this ways. I gotta go out the other side. Yep, it only grows in that area, and I went out the wrong facility. I'm so used to going to this one for all my like mining and stuff. It's just terrible muscle memory at this point. Loadmaster's office. I've got to go out the other airlock. It tells you when you go outside, like, oh, go this way. Kappa move? Nope, other side. Boom, boom, boom. I'll look for it. Fate is this way, so right out of there. Blow up those little pustules. Yep, it's only on these specific ones. Don't see anything. Node. Ah, plus 2 of them. No queen. There's one. And that's 2. Nope, just 1. Sounds like there should be more. Oh, I see what you're saying. Over here, run up this guy. But I see pustules over here. There we go. No, it just looked like it. The curse of my RNG. Now that I want it, it won't give it to me. Or when I had no understanding of what was in my possession, it just threw it at me willy-nilly. Anything back here? Anything poppable?
Running low on air.
They're on the inside, okay. Alright, let's go inside. Yeah, there's a couple ways in. Here's another one, I think. But I gotta get to the front before my air runs out now. So we're on the inside. I only saw more poppables. Oh, there's one up there. Air's full. Ooh, I just got 2. I got 3. That's what I needed. I got my minimum. That one little guy had 3 little queenies inside it. Let's see if there's more, just in case I fudge up. I have 4. I have 5 now. I got 1 from one earlier, and that guy get 3. That one just gave me a 5th one. I have 6 now. I am Mycelia Man. Probably the worst superhero in the world. My superpower is I can control mold. Seven total. What else you got for me over here? No, it's going off the edge. 8, 9. 9 Queen Mycelias. Good thing I upgraded Roland's tethers, dude, because that would have been off the edge. Alright, let's go home. Now I can make this inhibitor, which means I can go inside here. And then that means we can progress the story. And then we have to use the herbicide on Moo, which I have a ton of herbicide. Their facility. 3 sets of the stuff, but didn't need them. I think you probably only need it once. Go in there, get what you need, and then like it'll be done. That's what I feel like it'll be, but I have no honest idea. I also think I know the next game I'm gonna play after this. Well, it's one of 2 things. It's either I buy a new game that came out yesterday and play that game until I get angry at it, or I was thinking Abiotic Factor. Nothing goes in here. Let's see. Crafting panel. Make it a 1. Make it a 1, eh? Maybe we make it a 2. Maybe we make it a 2. Gotta make some glass. Make it a glass, eh? I wish it would just pull from your inventory, like your storage for this stuff, but poopy butthole. Oh, I have two. Empty injector.
Running diagnostics on the antigen
Got
now.
4.
Green across the board. Should be safe.
I can't believe I spent so much time growing things I can't eat. Hang on, should be.
Well, science isn't an exact science, you know?
Congrats. You've managed to say something that makes even less sense than Stanley.
You'll be fine. Back to Theta we go. Time to inhale some spores and not choke to death. Oh, and you'll probably want to stock up on this stuff. Theta is large, and this antigen will only last a limited time. Don't want to run out while we're exploring.
Good idea.
Ah.
And I need to bring one of those little bypass moles for the bunker too.
Have my bypass mole. I have more than enough antigens. We're going all out with this nonsense. Okay. Let's go put stuff back in inventory that we don't need. I think I've got 4. I think we should be fine. Pop this off. Everything else is necessary. 18 pounds worth of it. Kind of sad I'm taking up inventory space, but let's go. Let's go. Alright, back to Theta. Pop the antigen, so this is going to be on 2. Depends on how fast you move around. So if I just start going around like this, I should be fine, right? Or unless you're saying like I should be moving faster because it's on a timer. It doesn't burn based on how fast you're. It doesn't like increase. It doesn't decrease the time it's effective. Based on how fast I'm moving. Like it's not stamina dependent. Because I know there's some things that are out there like that where like the faster you move, the quicker you burn through it. This one's like as soon as you inject it, it's a static amount of time that it gives you. Nope, other side, always other side. Ten minutes? Oh, we got this, don't worry. Gorgo tree. Yep. Thank you. Alright, so here. Where was the Los Biodome? Alright, so. Not that one. Bunker was the dead end. Hold on, maybe you got some more. Alright. Now if I were to...
Breathe in when you're not coughing up
Read that
blood.
later.
I could wander around in here for hours now.
Actually, no, you can't. That antigen has a narrow window of efficacy. It won't last long, just a few minutes.
Just out of idle curiosity, no real reason for asking, but hypothetically speaking, what would happen if someone used lots of them in a row?
Nothing. It's metabolized away harmlessly. Your pee will turn blue, though. Just FYI.
He will turn
Small
blue.
price to pay for getting through this nasty stuff and finding a key card in here.
These are gene sequencing tanks, adapted for hydroponic planting. Hospital-grade isolation, too.
That's a lot of effort to extract DNA from alien ferns.
Can't say I blame them with all these spores about.
But did the spores come after they planted these or before? How much did they know? Wow, they really went digging around in that little guy. More gene sequencing probes too.
You find it odd we haven't seen any fauna? Just plants.
Where are all the creepy crawlies?
Exactly.
Either they're lurking, which is terrifying and I'm not thinking about that anymore, or there are none.
Or there used to be fauna here, but they left for some reason.
What did Stanley say? Something big and bright and loud.
Throw the mole in there. Hey, double tap, how you doing?
These look to be stored samples. Or experiment results.
I can't tell if this one is plant or a fungus.
One of them looks like a cross between that bug and those
Oh, this is
ferns
where
we
we
saw.
were.
Is that sac pulsating? I'm really not okay with pulsating
Read all this stuff in a
sacs.
minute.
We haven't encountered
How you doing,
any
double
of these
tap?
growing outside. They must have sent sampling expeditions.
I don't think these grow anywhere. I think they created them.
The gene probes.
And sequencing. Yeah.
Combining multiple alien species seems inadvisable.
Got it.
I tried to tell them, but they told me to focus on returns.
No scientists, but what about farmers in the family?
Maybe back on Terra, when it had soil instead of just dust, and the rain didn't kill everything it touched.
Well, these plans mean that we can grow as much as you like.
I'm gonna eat so much salad.
I made the hugs as kind as I could. Shelters with strong arms for everyone. So there would be a return. Like they said there should be.
What do you mean? What actually happened here, Stanley?
Some said it was unkind, though, that I hugged so long. But I had to make them return. They said I had to.
These bunkers, they're your hugs, your strong arms? You made them.
As they went, they said it was kindness. That I hugged so tight, so close.
What were these people doing here? Why is there so much biotech equipment alongside industrial mining and power generation?
It was all secondary and tertiary to the most critical return on investment.
What was the point of it all then?
They discovered new things, so they pushed to be primary. And pushed, and pushed.
You mean the research that Dr. Sinclair was doing? The weird fungus they found?
Like your Kappa module, they kept pushing, even when it was time for hugs and the strongest strong arms. Others were lost, or pulled to others.
They didn't get to shelter in time. Or couldn't.
Wait, Stanley, you found something about the module.
There are records, stored where they said investments are stored. But they are hard to read. Numbers where words were.
Encrypted. I can take a look.
No. I will try to read them if you promise no hugs still.
We promise. Please, let us know what you find.
So I get it now. Hugs aren't a good thing. Hugs are just basically imprisonment, essentially, I think. So he hugged all the people in like airtight areas, so they suffocated to death. Not on purpose, but like, seems like Stanley doesn't have all that much intelligence for an AI. Store that. This. That. Back all the waters. Man, we are swimming in water. I think that's what you're supposed to do with it. Store that. Take everything. It'll be forever if I keep doing it that way. Those. 1, 2, 3. Gold meteorite. And down here we put these two. Yeah, deposit this and this. Take. What else? So many bars. Ooh, a meteorite geode. I don't think I've ever gotten one of those before. Eat that. We'll store that in a second. That's a large one. You get to go blow up some more stuff. She said she hates pulsating sacks. I mean, I would too if I saw what I saw down there. Alright, everything is acquired. Drop off the meteorite. Okay, so geodes. Hey Frank, how you doing, buddy? There we go, superior. I'm getting better at this. Guessing the only way you can make it flawless is with 2 more shots from like buying upgrades. Yeah, so black diamond, dust ruby, all these arc credits I just found. A decent amount of money. I'm never gonna eat these foodstuffs. I'm never gonna use glow sticks or this oxygen dome stuff. It's 10 grand right there. Look at that. Gonna sell that. 11 grand. Let's see. $21,000. What could I buy? I could just. Oh, there we go. Now we can get flawless next time. All right. So we just have to go to Moo now and use the herbicide to take care of the overgrowth, which we have so much for. I can't believe I only burned through one of those things. Let's see. Take them all. Cool. This is going to get me more mycelia. Put you down there. Let's put wheat. And let's put more of these little shroomy doomies. I'm running out of space. I need more storage. Build mode. Too close to that point. I guess I'll like that. I hate it. Hold on a second. Move. There we go. Pop that in there. I might need more than 6. Well, I got 7. I had more, but I started using them elsewhere. So let me go see if I could do more than this. I need just some mining explosives. Those, I can make a couple of them. Got 10 of them coming out. While that's happening, let's go blow something up. What needs a good exploding? You. See you. I've made some kind of plant seed. Achievement achieved. I am a craftermans. Some kind of seed was forged. I'm out of hive mycelia. That's upsetting. Well, now I've got double the amount of charges, 12. I think that should be enough, right? First, let's go take a nap. Get a bit of a resting buff. Yeah, it was some kind of red plant and pollen, and it gave me a seed that I planted, and that's what I got my red sugar from. Throw this in here. Drop these off in gadget storage. And we're off. Alright. Now we go to Moo. I don't know how to get ancient bones. I'm assuming it's probably down at the next level. Omicron. Alright, so to go to Moo, we have to go out the other gate. The cargo bay way. Also, who else's card did I pick up? Sinclair Nukti. Sinclair Nookty. Let's see if we could find your place. No. Simone Parker. Hello. Asthma purple. Oh, now I could be purple? Take all that stuff. I'll read that later. No registered occupants. I know there's more crew quarters on the other side too, so leave the facility. Actually, no, we're in an oxygen bubble right here, right? There were like 3 spots where I said I'll read them later. Yeah, let's read them now. We brought our samples of the mycelial fungus in-house from the mobile lab. Dr. Sinclair put in a request for additional air filtering and extraction equipment due to the sheer quantity of spores the fungus emits, which I believe has been granted. The request is prompted by the accidental exposure of other kinds of local plant matter to the fungal spores. So they're responsible for all this stuff. Okay. That was log 2. Log 4. Recent experimentation has yielded incredible discovery. It appears our little pseudofungus friends contain some sort of enzyme that boosts the development and growth of plants to which it is exposed by an order of magnitude. I suppose it provides an explanation for such a cornucopia of plant life this deep within the planet's crust. Oh. Today's rant. I've got to stop working with imbeciles. I go to all this trouble to set up secure firewall terminals and work pads, and they go and leave them lying around or even forget to use their anonymous credentials. That's probably the guy who was talking about, yeah, the moonshine dude. Okay. Yeah, because, where was it? This one. Yeah, they didn't use their anonymous thing. So Anon 955, and then, yeah, that's funny. Okay, so now we gotta go to Moo, which is this way. Boom, boom, boom. I thought it was really cool that the music dude from this game popped in on stream like the 2nd or 3rd day I was playing this. Such a chill vibe. Alright, now we break it down. Thank you. Every door has this nasty stuff on it, huh?
Here's the bunker.
I didn't make a bowl.
It knew the investment was bad, so tried to hug too. But too late.
The plans were hugging people? They killed everyone so you don't want to hug?
Plants don't know they're supposed to be kind. When you don't know, it's okay not to feel bad.
Okay, well, time for some pruning. Then we can get it open.
Parker said you're looking for plants. Blue, smell really good. Attach scanner details so you can ID it on the field along with coordinates for where I found them. Well, these are the actual missions. So infestation we did. Overgrowth. The Moo facility is crazy. Huge overgrown plants swarm the whole thing and have infested the interior spaces, blocking the way deeper into the habitats. There's also massive glowing plants all around this area, which have a bunch of solar panels pointed right at them. It seems that they were somehow obtaining energy from the light they give off. What an ingenious method of power generation for this strange place. Maybe I could find some way to repurpose these plants to generate power for the outposts. Anyway, I'm going to have to find some way to remove these plants to get further into Moo. Roland's laser fangs aren't going to help. They're tuned for dirt and rock, not plant life. Alright, weed killer. We made it through the overgrown plants at the Moo and found the bunker. There's more foliage here blocking the bunker itself from opening, but I am confident that the herbicide I whipped up and I've been using to great effect so far will get us in. Another key card waiting inside this bunker, and we're one step closer to getting through the triple locked doors in the dam. Yeah, I forgot the mole. Whoops. Yeah. So could I use this on here? But not this side? Oh, they can. It's just a double whammy. Whammy. Yeah, you need a mole. Forgot to get your baby.
I'm detecting a massive power signature behind that door.
Which door? The one with warning.
Yeah,
High energy
no.
capacitor on it. That door.
Give a human a certificate in advanced industrial engineering, and suddenly they're a smart arse.
He'll love it. Door's locked down though. Looks like a remote override.
I guess we keep an eye out for the control panel.
That's where we were going. I gotta go make another mole, so I gotta go back anyway, but... let's just retrace our steps where we were. That's a faster way into here from the side. Yeah, we gotta go back and get a mole. Son of a bee sting. Well, the good news is it's right here, so it's not like I have to go far. I forgot about the mole. I have my servo and I have my power cell. I don't have, moly. I also want to go through the other side's crew quarters and see if anybody else's stuff opened up yet. That was cargo bay. Facility control. Facility control. So it's the other side with... crew quarters A and B. That's where it is. Oh. Hello. Injector oxygen recipe. Oh, bunk bed I could just sleep in, but nothing here. I think I was already in this one. Yeah, I was already in here. Yeah, that's where the no names, the brewing thing was from. Random red sugar, okay. Lisa Chapman. Arlo Grant. We already were in here. Okay. All right. Curiosity has been sated. Let's go make a mole and go back to Moo. Probably just make another 2 moles, to be honest.
My granddad, he used to tell us stories about this claim. Said something precious was here. Why didn't he tell us everyone was dead?
Us? How many more of you are there?
Me and Roland. He's more like family than anyone else I've had in my life. Roland, that is, not Grandad.
You know what they say? The family that salvages secret underground facilities together.
Your granddad was not family?
He was, distant. He used to work in some big research lab. Until he left. Or was fired. He would never talk about what he did. Just how important it was. He said it should have made a difference. But sometimes he'd let something slip when he was tired. None of it made sense, but he always looked at me afterwards like he'd said something terrible.
He loved you. I know you know that.
I do. I just can't figure out why he wanted us to be here. Why the stories and clues? What the hell is this stupid Kappa module anyway?
Records are... I can try to find out. I still have access to some records.
Another modulation. Are you doing that, Stanley?
Ugh, gone again. Oh, I guess we keep tracking down those key cards until we hear back from him.
Well, I think I'm going to get the last key card now, because last time it was in this bunker I had to use a mole to bust into. That much I do remember. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, once we pop this mole, we have to go to cargo bay. And then go to the right for Moo. Yes. I'll put this at 2. I know how many I have. I'll just do this. If anything here's grayed out, then I know I done messed up. Alright, so we go into here. Managed to go around to the back of the place again. Which is fine, because we got to go in through this. You open up.
Oh man, I really hate this.
Tracking strings say Chief Engineer Chapman is in here.
She was kind even when she knew I couldn't be kind to all of them.
I hate that I'm getting used to this too.
Counting them hurt, so I stopped. Why did they teach it to hurt?
That's all the keycards we need to get into the dam, right, Roland?
The dam has failed and flooded. It is inaccessible now.
I don't think that's happened.
We're draining that lake and getting into Kappa, Stanley. Next up, undersea dam.
Remote lock override. Please. Where's the terminal at, dude? Not this. It's not there. Now I have her key card, so is it over here? Ah, another mole. What the hell, Lisa? I know the last time you got your hands dirty was back when you were mistaking this for that. I shouldn't tell you that adding remotely activated command to lockdown capacity. I don't even know who's in this tear paper security group you want it assigned to. So that should have opened it up, right? I'm glad I made 2. Wait, what? That wasn't it? That's the power thing. This was the comms. Want it back. Damn it. So how do I operate that other guy, dude? Oh, physical backup. Gaia server data. I'm assuming we have to come back here at a different point, but let me read that thing. I found your glowing plants. Can you confirm this? Yes, I know you want it in place before the test in a few hours, but I don't even know who's in this tear paper security group you want to assign to. Yeah, that was just saying like, Triumvirate. Like triumvirate? That's all the key cards collected for the doors down in the dam. Time to head to that control room, get the lake train, and find this Kappa module. Still haven't found Stanley. He's helped in his own weird way. I'd like to help him too if I can. Time to find whatever it is that Granddad intended for me there. Okay. Now we go to a Kappa.
Why did you stay here, Stanley? Why not find a way back home?
Providing a return is the only reason I am. But there was no return. So they tore it all out.
Who is they?
Were you hired to guard people? Or build something for them?
Both and more. But I failed. Even before I failed. So they put me to work because it was kinder than torn paper.
You've obviously gone through a lot, but you're not making any sense.
Investments must return, they all said. I did not. So I was told to tear myself out and to stay, so I will stay and not try to be kind again.
He's gone again. For a second, the carrier wave hit my limiter. It's definitely connected to him somehow.
He's an AI program, obviously. How are these two not putting 2 and 2 together? Alright, we need to go to Kappa. I have no more moles. Should I go make some more? Yes. Considering I've had to use them at every facility I've gone to. I'm just glad I made 2 that other one that time. I'm gonna make like 5 of these things right now. If I can. I think I need micro circuits, which requires gold bars, which should have collected a decent amount because I haven't touched.
Stanley, why don't you come back? be alone.
I also noticed coming back
you
up
promised
here
not to make me. They said I had to, but
unlocks
you
more
promised.
story.
It's okay. We won't force you to do anything.
I was only here to provide a return, but I didn't. What would I do? And how? Why would I be?
I know what it's like to not know who you are, or what your purpose is. We can't decide for you, but I know doing it alone doesn't work.
I don't know what happened to make everyone need shelter in those bunkers, but I know that you tried to help them. Come back with us. We'll figure the rest out.
What if I am torn out too far?
Nothing some soup and a relaxing armchair on a sunny regolith garden can't fix.
I don't know what any of that is like, but I could try to know.
He's telling you in black and white, I don't know what those things are like because I'm a computer. I don't know what food tastes like, lady. Speaking of, I'm just gonna eat all this stuff. Yum, yum, yum. Not market time. We're gonna go to the geodes. Now we have 10 shots with the geode, so. Oh. Bones exist in meteorite. Wait a minute. Did I lose my prospecting? No. Okay. So, Mujin, bones exist in meteorite geodes. I can't believe I did. Unload just kills it completely. That sucks. That sucks. Well, that's where they're supposed to be. I didn't know which geode it was. Now, oh man. Son of a biscuit. Sell it. I feel like a doo-doo pants now. Big oops. Big old oops. Alright, we came here to make some moles, so we're gonna make some moles. I need microcircuits. I can make 5, so. While that's happening, I think I have some more gold bars and stuff being processed here. Drop those. What else goes here? More of this. These guys come down here. Can't believe I did that. Maybe because of the prospecting level I have now? I don't know. Take these and make 5 more moles. Make 3 more. Hey there, Ambi, how you doing? Just crafting some things to help me on my journey. And then hopefully now we get to this new facility. Let me see what it's all about. Anything else that I think I will need? Got 2 motors, 8 of these guys, 2 power cells, 6 herbicides. I think I'm good. I think I'm gonna go take a nap though. that we don't get tired while we're down there, and then I can't move. Sleep till the nighttime. We've got a reverse circadian rhythm now. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Epsilon. Now we go to the normal airlock. Well, we just got that other person's key card, right? Lisa Chapman. I'm gonna go and check out crew quarters. Hey, Cry, how you doing, friend? Lurking away. Appreciate it, dude. How you doing? Where the hell were crew quarters? That's facility control. That's cargo bay. That was the airlock. You have one crew quarters is doing over here. You're doing? Okay. Doing is better than not doing. Yard detour. I don't have your key card yet. I think Lisa Chapman was in the other section. Yeah. Simone Parker. I'm doing alright. You can still hear it in my voice. I'm a little congested, even with my Afrin and my my Dayquil and NyQuil cycles. Yeah, I haven't kicked it completely, but now at least that's me breathing through my nose for the first time, like, and there's no like congestion, drippy, drabby stuff. Sinclair, George, Lisa Chapman, Advanced Electronics, more money. We like money. What's in your... Oh, man. Did she have anything in her notes about, like, what her key combination might have been? No, I don't know. Son of a gun. Anything else I could pick up in here? Nope. Not a thing. Alright, well, we got some more stuffs. Yeah, I have. And it is... Yes, it is a dumpster fire, the likes of which I didn't think you'd see, like, coming from NVIDIA. And the funniest thing about it was, like, everybody was saying, like, man, that's just generative AI screwing things up. And then Jensen's like, yeah, no, it's not that. You're all wrong. And then it's like, what it is generative AI, but on a different level than what you're thinking it is. And the fact that the people who are making these ideas and like trying to jam this AI thing that nobody asked for, because all of their other AI, you know, prospects are failing terribly. The other undersea dam, that side. So like all these data centers that can't be powered on because they don't have enough power and stuff. Like all this technology that they're building and they can't use for the purpose that they were going to use it. They have to find a purpose for it, or else, you know, company valuation decreases and they lose all their trillions and trillions of dollars of pretend money. Open door. Open door. Open door. Control room.
Finally, we're in. Wow, that's a lot of controls.
None of them work.
Really? Input diagnostics for a couple of these consoles are positive.
Like it or not, Stanley, we're going to Kappa.
I strongly advise returning instead.
Yeah, with DLSS 5, it was like it's just lighting. There was that thing from Resident Evil 5, Leon, I think his name was. I never played a Resident Evil game, so I have no idea what their names are, but I remember them saying Leon. It looked like someone just held a flashlight behind him, and it's like, yeah, look at this, it's better now, right? And Grace, it changed her features completely. It made everyone's like focusing in on her face, but if you look at the background, like all that rain that was being displayed just disappears. And whatever water was on, like, the objects on the left, I think there was, like, cars that were parked. It looks like it's 20 frames per second, and like, it's just bad. It's bad. Like, I don't understand what this whole photorealistic thing is. Like, it doesn't have to be that. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Drain protocol.
Drainage sequence activated. Pressure increasing.
I'm at the point.
I can see the water level dropping. Fast, too. Wonder where it drains.
The water is acid. Traces remain. Total dissolution of
Whoa.
organic matter is certain.
Lift controls for the Kappa facility have come online.
Alright, let's head down to the definitely not acid and finally get some answers.
These controls are locked behind an access code. Metadata mentions a capacitor and something called the Tear Paper Protocol.
Why do I know that phrase? Wait, tear paper. It was mentioned in that gibberish log file we found at Lambda.
Reviewing log records. You're right. The access code is really long. How about I enter it?
Thanks, Code Minion.
What was that? Something about asking me to reverse your suit's sanitary processing operations?
You are a lovely and clever companion, and I appreciate you.
Thought so. Metadata has updated to show that locked door we found in Facility Mu has been opened. Looks like we found the override.
Oh, it was all the way over here. Well, the other thing too was it wasn't just that it gave her roots; it was that it changed her facial features completely. It changed her lips, her cheekbones, her eyes. Everything about her face changed, and that's not because of lighting. The Harry Potter game, the Hogwarts Legacy game, that dude became like 40 years old at the snap of a finger because it doesn't know what you're looking for. Did we do this stuff? Yeah, we did this stuff already. But like, it's just completely unnecessary. It's bloatware. I'm at the point where the next time I go to upgrade my graphics card in like, what is it, 2026, when I can afford it in 2030, I'm going AMD all the way. I'm going to be doing a couple things because I'm wearing a tinfoil hat these days. I noticed on the bottom over there, there's a little, because we drained the, hello. I'm going to be, going to AMD for, what do you call it? GPU. Because I'm running an AMD CPU at this point. If you run AMD GPU and CPU, you could take advantage of architecture and stuff in there that, like, it's comparable to what NVIDIA was doing. And I'm gonna gut Windows and run Linux because the stuff that Microsoft and OpenAI are doing, it reeks of garbage, and I don't want it. There's keystroke recording, there's screen recording, all built in by default to your to Microsoft's Windows. So I'm gonna just say adios to Windows completely and hop on the Linux board. A Linux boat. Dieter, Stanley reported yet another leak here at Kappa, which meant draining the facility again. Dr. Harlow, we're doing the best we can. The entire facility is submerged under thousands of pounds of square foot of water with pressure when active. The best you can? I hardly think so. Does Omega Spring leaks every couple of weeks? No. Could that be because if they did, everyone would die? Well, tolerances for Omega are significantly tighter than for Kappa, naturally. Right, so the best you can? Point taken, Dr. Harlow. I appreciate your frustration, but we're limited in what we can do. The strongest materials are diverted to the deepest facilities, though, through necessity. It's above my pay grade, I'm afraid. I'll be raising those to Mr. Lacey in that case. Kappa's work is the cornerstone of the project. A catastrophic flood here has the capability to cripple us. Understood, Doctor. I'll come down and you can walk me through Stanley's data. Oh! But I'll be in touch. Stanley. Yeah, I just haven't had an AMD card in forever. So, it's gonna be. Oh, I forgot to put on my streamer mode on my Discord. My Discord was on this whole time. Weird. Okay. Now that that's done, I will not be disturbed yet again. But yeah, I'm gonna. Well, Linux a while ago, it was very difficult for me to try. I tried Ubuntu on
core temperature increasing. Core ejection required.
Oh.
What is that? Some kind of a machine? A medical stasis unit?
Maeve, I am detecting extremely dense network traffic here.
I was torn out of so much, but not here. Your Kappa module is here too.
It's not a treatment bay. It's an AI interface housing.
Yes.
But you? An AI?
I did not mean to deceive.
How did you
I did
not
not
know?
want to be unkind.
Are you the Kappa module?
No. It is data. Records, results, telemetry, and coordinates and assays. And it is protected. In me. If you promise I never have to hug again, I will return with you.
We promise. No hugs. But if we can get open that module, I will definitely hug you.
Systems in failover sync. Entering transit mode. Locks disengaging. Be more kind than I was.
Oh, you could drop Intel, dude. AMD, at least for gaming, I feel like AMD has a much better chip than Intel. Plus, Intel didn't try to gaslight people that their product was the reason why their machines were bricking. Even after the fact, when people figured out, like, oh no, your crappy timing on some processes inside of your chip is what literally bricked my machine. Thanks, buddy. Sienna, we finally done it. You cracked the extraction issue. No, of course not. That's your job. Then what have you done? I've thought of a name. Self-taught autonomous network linked executive systems. Stanley for short. System doesn't begin with a Y. Yeah, give me a break here. Whatever. Okay. That was those things. And this is the Deus Ex Machina. Can't believe it. He's a bloody AI construct. Stanley, that is. Bumbling, old, kind of cute in a weird way. Actually, an AI Stanley. How could we miss the science? Stupid. This explains how he survived all this time when everyone else was dead. He says he's not in Kappa module that Granddad wanted me to find, but that he contains the data within him. I need to find a new home for him in the Outposts so that he can tell me what we've tracked all this way for, paid so many credits for, spent so much time for. It better be good. People always claim AMD is better for gaming, but every test I've seen says otherwise. I've been running AMD for the past 3-4 years. I've had 0 issues. 0 issues. I believe in the encoding machine on the that might have an Intel. I'm not sure actually, but this machine here that I've been running on since not this past December, the December before. AMD, the Ryzen 7 9800X 3D. Better in the fact that it didn't have severe issues where, you know, 2 generations of chips would just randomly bork. Yes. Eject AI core? I don't want to kill Stanley. Hold on. What am I doing here? Did that part already. Stanley. New goal added. Construct the AI core containment facility within the outpost. Insert Stanley there. The capacitor door at Moo. Okay. So we finished with Kappa. Unless there's been changes within the past 2 years.
Are you okay? I can sense your tension.
Oh, why did I give you access to my suit's diagnostics again?
You asked me to get rid of
I'm
the
listening to
arc
this story.
green on my HUD. Seriously though, are you okay?
Honestly, I don't know. I was so sure we were close to striking it rich, being able to build a real future for ourselves.
And you blame your granddad?
Does that make me a terrible person? He wasn't affectionate, but he did his best for us.
It makes you human. I used to hate that he never let me defrag my own memory, but without him, I'd be a mess.
I feel like there's more human in you than you realize, Roland.
You take that back.
Once we figure out what data is in the Kappa module, we'll be back on track. Just need to find Stanley a new home.
So when I was doing my research to build a machine, I was looking for the best CPUs for gaming. And AMD's 9800 X3D always came up at the top of the list at the time. I don't know if it's the same these days. Maybe Intel eked something out because they were losing market share for CPUs. And then, you know, the whole thing with those 2 generations of chips frying, essentially. Like being a ticking time bomb. That's what I have.
It's going to use a hell of a lot of power, but should keep Stanley's core sufficiently cooled to reactivate him.
Okay, let's get it built and finally get to that Kappa module.
At the time I was researching, that was the best thing I could have done. Water-cooled containment facility for long-term storage of AI constructs. So what should be housing this? How big is this facility? I need 2 glass, 3 of those. Okay, so let's get all the requirements first. Stack. Okay, so we have a bunch of things we picked up from down there, so let's just start putting things away. This Stanley. Sell some things that we don't want. Oh, that's a lot of. I got a lot of blade stones. A lot of. Could make a pretty penny right now. That's 20 grand. 27 grand right there. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna give in. Let's say I was looking at Intel had the top like 6, but they were all $200 more. Let's say top me in like a bracket with a variance of maybe 8. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. I don't need more than 120 frames in my games because I don't play competitive games anymore. The only time that stuff actually matters, in my opinion, when you need to eke out more frames is when you're playing competitive games, which I don't. So I don't concern myself with getting the most frames. Anything above 120 to me is overkill. My monitor is 165. I always lock my frames to 120. If given the option. Sometimes you don't have the option to lock frames or whatever in some games. But is that... Are they using AMD cards with Intel chips? You know what I mean? Are they doing it that way? Because they could be saying, I have all these problems. I remember when there was something about, I think it was the 50 series cards. People were saying that they were catching fire, and it's because they weren't plugging them in properly. Like, and they were trying to blame it on, you know, the manufacturer. It just didn't make any sense to me. Oh, give me that card back. This... But now NVIDIA can go scratch. I don't care anymore about them. Trying to jam AI nonsense in our every facet that they can. Get out of here. That's all that. You're here. This goes there. Alright, that's all of that stuff. What am I looking to do now? I'm looking to build this. Right. So I don't have enough glass, which means I need to make 2 more pieces of glass. This game needs a split stack where you could type in how much you want to take. That would put this game into like a good spot, a really good spot. Alright, now I have my class. Servo, advanced, those building mats. Yeah, and they're not going to. They're too far into the AI pool to turn back. It would be more detrimental to them to turn around and do a 180 than it would be to stay the course. Alright, so I have that. I need 3 of the other ones. Oh, we got plenty. For them to turn around and do a U-turn after saying nothing's wrong would mean that something's wrong, and then everybody starts pulling their money out. So they have to stay this course, which is terrible. Well, that's large, dude. That's gonna require. That is gonna require. A revamp of how some things are laid out here. So this moves to here for a moment. These disappear. Okay. So facility, structure. It's too big for it's. Would that fit in a core? It's all these. It's either standard or I put on a core, right? Yeah, it's not big enough for that. It's like just yeah, no, we undo that. This becomes on no, not duplicate. This becomes gone. Facility. I guess it goes to being a basic hab, right? Or need 2 more of these. Video hasn't been focused on the right things for a long time. They're pushing ray tracing so hard it doesn't really surprise me. Yeah. I don't even know what ray tracing is in games. I just know it's something that you can't really see. Like, it's like, okay, cool. Like, it's whatever. It's a technical thing. It's not like something you could actually, I think, with your naked eye see. But again, I have no clue. Don't listen to me. Oh no, cargo's only that way. No, so not a cargo. I guess we're gonna have to put up a parking lot, huh? Unless I put up an airlock on. I can't put an airlock on you. Oh, Put a standard hab. And then if I put a micro, right? And then we put the old platform back here. And we then put Stanley inside this. Technically, yes.
Damn, that's a serious piece of machinery.
It certainly is.
That's how we're gonna do it.
Maeve. Eject the cradle and slot in Stanley's core. Let's get him restarted.
Oh yeah, gotta get him from here. Stanley, come with me, please, if you will. I should have enough power for this.
I am not torn out. Full consciousness has returned. Is there soup?
Stanley! Wait, conscious? You're an AI, you can't have consciousness, not really.
Well, can't is a strong word.
Hush you know what I mean. Conscious AI have been outlawed for decades.
I can feel your cognitive modals, Roland. The network here is so much more open. They feel familiar.
That can't be right.
There is so much data to absorb. That is what soup is. And sunny sunshine. They never said these things. I want to know more of the...
Maeve, I'm getting a strong sideband signal on that carrier wave. I can't firewall it.
Stanley, are you there?
Do a suit scan. Let me see if I can pick up anything from his core.
Did he just vamonos? I have no idea what happened. Roland gave me the plans he downloaded from Kappa for an AI containment facility suitable for Stanley, which I promptly built and got powered up, slotted his core into the cradle, and then he was back for a minute, started rambling about sentience, which on its own is a barrel of monkeys that I don't even want to think about right now, but he seemed hopeful, like he'd escaped everything down there. Out of nowhere, some sort of sideband signal, common minion nonsense, comes through and he just stops talking. Scanned his containment facilities on Roland's recommendation, and suddenly our comm channel's hit with this gobbledygook, and someone's... Oh, I didn't even do that part yet, so hold on.
He's gone.
What do you mean, gone? His core's right there. Stanley,
Gone isn't quite right. He is still there, but he's...
Code phrase handshake triangle teal tangle. Respond.
Teal?
Who is this? Identify yourselves immediately.
How did you manage to access our comms? We're on a Zion level encrypted channel.
They're
Oh.
gone. What the hell just happened?
Before we figure that out, you need to deconstruct and rebuild our comms antenna right now.
What? Why?
Trust me, please. I'll explain, but right now, I need to focus on writing some tricky code.
Comms antenna. Where did I put that over there? Do I really have to do that? Let me finish reading this now. Scan the facility on Roland's recommendation, and suddenly our comm channel is hit with this garbled gobbledygook, and someone spoke to me. Someone that wasn't from Mark. I have no idea how they did it, but after rebuilding our comms tower, oh, it happened again. I gotta do the thing first. Hold on. Deconstruct and reconstruct.
Alright, antenna gone and antenna back again. Care to explain why I did that?
Deconstructing it allowed me to delete the comms logs without it being obvious. Rebuilding it allowed me to install some particularly clever checksum obfuscation code to hide any sideband transmissions. Also without it being obvious.
What now?
Code minion stuff. Point is, it wasn't Ark who called.
What? Ark is the whole planet locked down.
Indeed. So, if they ever found out we were talking to someone else...
Yeah, okay, we don't want that. Any idea about what happened to Stanley?
That's the scary part. They somehow managed to turn him off.
What do you mean, off? He isn't a light switch.
He's not deleted. I don't understand how they did it. Unless they have a...
Maeve, are you there?
Who are you? And what happened to Stanley?
Listen, let's all just calm down.
You have 30 seconds to tell us what happened to Stanley. Then I'm contacting my rep at Ark.
You don't want to do that. Quick way to get your claim taken away. They don't like comms they can't control.
They don't like it so much, they'll give us a reward for turning over the frequency of the sideband you're riding in on.
Before you go burning bridges, take a look at the lockbox in Lisa Chapman's quarters in Epsilon. Code is 8852. You want Stanley. We want you to find what's in that box.
How could you know about the facilities down there? We thought no one but Maeve's...
Doesn't matter. Fine. We'll run your errand, but then we want answers. And one of those better be, here's how you switch Stanley back on.
I'm sorry, I was listening to that the entire time, but I'm like, you know what, while that's happening, let me just put down some like little platforms so that I can traverse a little easier, and then also make something where I can't really walk onto it because it's not slotted properly. Guess I have to do one of these. And this doesn't connect anymore. Oh God. This is the only part that drives me nuts, is when things don't line up properly. Well, there we go. Okay, it all worked out in the end. Thank goodness. I guess I'll turn this into something later on. This would be another way, I guess, to do the base too. Like you have like little platforms between buildings and stuff. Okay, but now we have to go back down into Epsilon. That chest inside Chapman's room has the code 8852. Oh no, it's not. It's just all of a sudden it's like they're not being coy about it. Like, yeah, this is what you want. You want Snapchat filters and Instagram filters on everything, right?
Talk about what just happened with Stanley.
If I stop and think about it for a second, I might scream. I just want to find whatever it is we're looking for.
Okay. Let's find it then. Chapman's room is in crew quarters A.
This is crew quarters, not A. That's yard eater. Oh, George.
This is it! Lisa Chapman's room! Use the keycard on the scanner and let's see what she had in here.
8852. Storage. Matter folder? Matter transporter.
Ah, it's a storage drive.
Not just a storage drive, Roland. It's an air-gapped encrypted drive. This sort of thing is only used by the corporations to transfer sensitive data that they don't want to send in digital form.
This must be what that voice wanted us to find. Let's get it back to the outpost.
Whoa. I wonder how close to the end we are. As if like, it's only another 20 minutes. I'm going to play that tonight, but I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, frame generation is just generative AI. It's literally... I didn't want to go to Delta, I want to go up top. But that's how they started it. It was like one frame gen in between your stuff, then it became like 2 to 3 frames being gen, and now it's like, let's put a whole generation.
Our carrier wave picked up a ping from the storage drive. No issues, I hope.
We have it. Before we do anything with it though, tell me what it is, and who you are, and why you want it badly enough to risk ARC detecting your comms.
Cutting right to the chase, I like it. We're what you might call a resistance against ARC.
Resistance? Seriously?
Deadly serious. And that drive is a vital part of our fight against their tyranny and oppression.
But I know more than many how much they take. But a resistance? It's not like you can just go on strike and force a megacorp to negotiate longer lunch breaks or something.
Don't you want to make life better for everyone living under ARC's yoke? Resource worlds like yours are the downtrodden heart of humanity. Your labor makes them richer, while you're stuck scrabbling in the dirt.
Like I said, I know. But I finally have a chance to make something for myself here. I can't risk it for big dreams of revolution.
We're not asking you to firebomb an office. All we need from you is to get us the drives. They contain research records, tech that could help billions of people if it wasn't hoarded by big corpos. I appreciate that not everyone joins the fight out of selflessness, so we can make it worth your while. Brand new upgrades for your suit and Roland that ARC would never willingly provide.
How would this arrangement work?
Simple. We'll pay you for whatever data you find. We can provide decoder software that will analyze the complexity of the data you find. More complex data is worth more.
Are you paying us in ARC credits? How are we going to get these special upgrades?
We'll get to that. Before we take the next step, though, we need to confirm there is actually data down there.
In the plans we found down here? In the lockbox?
Tech that Chapman was working on. Utility-scale teleportation. Small enough to send someone to a paired location, perhaps with a charming sidekick, yet keep its power signature undetectable. There are also coordinates to what we think is a facility called Omicron. Go there and search for data drives. If you confirm they're down there, we'll talk next steps.
What about Stanley? What did you do to him?
We're out of time before ARC starts tracing this connection. Stanley is not what you think he is. Find the data drives.
Wow, we have a Stargate now. I gotta make some things. It's a meteorite frame? I don't have enough meteorites? Oh no. Like you just portal to PTSD. You know, that's not a bad call out. But yeah, this game is getting more and more interesting as I play it. That makes the regolith. That crushes the regolith. Let's go drop this stuff off over here. Stack. Alright, what else do we need? We need to make one more of you. Two of those advanced oh, jazz pipe bar is going to be my downfall. Oh, it's not. Okay, cool. I have enough. Okay. And then I gotta make servo motors, my favorite thing to craft. 2 of these, I have exactly enough. Then I'll have 2. Do this. Facilities. I thought I had everything I needed, sir. Apparently not. Okay, now I have everything. Putting this right here.
Are we really about to get distracted by a whole side mission fetch quest?
I know what you're gonna say. Focus on the resources. Earn enough to get free of ARC.
Terrible impression. Stick to the day job of blowing stuff up. But, you know that decoder they mentioned? Guess what we might be able to use it for?
Enlighten me.
Crack open the Kappa module still contained within Stanley's dormant core. It should work, if their code breakers are good enough, and their processing protocols are compatible, and...
I get it. It's worth a shot. Besides, who knows what else is hiding down there? What's the ID to put into this thing anyway?
Destination ID is TP-0M1. Lock it into the transporter, and we should painlessly disappear and reappear at our destination in Omicron.
Ominously put, Roland. Okay, time for another step into the unknown.
I just want to make this. Move that. Platforms. Sure, put it there. No. Yes. Oh, great. It goes upwards. Cool. Just completely destroy that. My word. Put it like there. This platform here. And then you go inside. You go, I hope this fits in here, because if it doesn't, I'd be very upset. Good. That's the teleporter room. Maybe I should have it like... If I put an airlock door on each one of these... Could I then put a platform on it? Yeah. Platform. Why? Colliding with a terrain. Are you out of your mind? You're out of your mind. I'm out of my mind. Alright, this gets moved to here for a moment. This gets eaten. That's fine. Put it there. I want this to be good. Then this will go. Is it because my character's there? I'm just gonna leave that alone. That's fine. I dislike how far away it is. This is just my brain being my brain. If I do this first, is this going to help? Hold on. You know, that would have been a lot simpler to just tell me flat out earlier, wouldn't it? Computer game? There we go. That makes things a lot easier. Okay, so you could snap it to there. Alright. So now I have this, that, and the other thing. I don't want to teleport just to see where it takes us, and then we'll just strand ourselves like in Lost in Space. But after I prospect, hold on. There we go. Yes, meteorite is the only one that I've found so far that has it. But I mistakenly destroyed it, which is fun. That's real good. Finding all three in the one shot. Nice. Alright, let's read our journal. The Resistance. Chapman's lockbox contained an air-gapped, encrypted data drive. The sort that the corpos use to move around data that they don't want to send over a network. We brought it back to the Outposts where the sleazeball comms hacker introduced himself as a member of some sort of anti-arc resistance. I don't want to get involved in any of that. I just want Stanley back. That said, this guy told me he's willing to pay well for more drives like the one we found and even provide special upgrades. It could really help us explore this claim further, dig deeper, and find more valuable resources. Apparently, Lisa Chapman was working on a small-scale teleporter tech. I've never had the chance to use anything like that. Workers on the ground don't get that luxury. But now I have the blueprints for one, and the weird tech that makes it work. I've got to try it out, right? Alright, let's drop off this rock. Everything's done there. Everything's done there. Everything's done there. Yoink, and put that there. Another geode and some bars. Stack. Let's go get another gem out of this. I wonder what happens if you get 100%. $99. Flawless victory. Boom. All right, we're gonna go throw these oxygen things in here. We've got that. I don't have any servo motors to take with me. I've learned one thing. Always carry a servo motor. One, I can't make any of these. I ain't got the gems for it. Hold on, I just put away a flawless thing. I should sell that. Anything with that on it, you sell. That's money. Alright, now I gotta go crush up some gems, some rubies to make ruby dust. crush them. One, two, and then I gotta make 2 of those other guys. Alionite frames. Then on this one, make a servo motor, and then we're gonna go on our little Stargate adventure. See what happens. All right, power cells, moles, servo motors, and then this thing. Here we go. Oh, it even does the Stargate thing. I guess we just walk through.
Here we go. Please keep hands and feet inside at all times.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Wow, that was a weird feeling. My head hurts. All good, Roland? Roland? Where are you? Stop messing about. Oh, not good.
Uh-oh.
You not come through? Let's get back home and see what happened. Or not. Power's out. Why is it always the power in these places? Guess I'll need to look around.
Well, that's a fine how do you do.
Generator control. Sounds promising.
What's in the prep room?
What is this machinery for? Oh, a coolant pump. Near enough arc spec. I can make this work. Looks like the low power levels mean the coolant generation rate is super low. There's bound to be more coolant around this place though. I should have a look around.
I saw that through the wall.
Huh. This door feels weirdly warm, even through my suit. Locked, too. Here we go.
Oh, no.
Generator room. Everything is locked down. Serious temperature warnings on these consoles. Is that an atmosphere control system at the end of the room? If I can find some coolant, I can slot it in there and cool this place down.
Coolant. But basically I have to cool this place off before I can turn on the generators, right?
Wow. This looks just like the dozens of art canteens I've seen over my life. I guess some things don't change, even when you're a clandestine underground project. Seems like
Medical
someone
bay.
left in a hurry, though.
Chill
A med
cola.
And is that a recovery drone? What were they doing here that would require remote recovery capability?
I got 1 coolant. I need 3. Moonshine. Because you never know when you're gonna need it. That was the prep room. Crew quarters were off limits. Transit hall. That's where we started. Intake tunnel was closed off. This is very hot to the touch. This generator room had one coolant.
Oh man, another one of Stanley's bunkers. I hope that weird little guy's okay.
Oh man. Probably because there's no power, right? Let's see what happens if I just turn on the power. Let's just see what happens. I found one.
Nope, this won't work until I can clear the heat warnings.
Is there going to be coolant in the stove? No. Think about there. There's one. There's two now. Anything else that I missed? Power cell. Coolant. There it was. Staring me right in the face. Generator room on the right. Coolant.
That's the coolant added. Oh, the shutters. Wait, is that lava? They're powering this place with lava. Well, at least I can get the generators on from in here and don't have to go down there. Why did I say that out loud? The generators need a physical start, because of course they do. Looks like I'm going in there after all. Oh, it's still way too hot in here. Can't hang around. Got to get those generators restarted. Looks like the control panels for each are attached.
One. Cosmetic. Two. Three.
One. Gotta get out of here before I'm cooked.
Yep, I'm about to cook. I just see it on the bottom. Ooh.
Bingo. Power is back. The energy output of these generators is huge. Does this place power the entire network of facilities? Ooh, maybe I could get back
Turn to the
Outposts
transit
then.
hall.
Roland must be worried sick about me.
And is there more stuff to do over here? No. This game is cool. Alright, go here. Return to the transit hall and facility room. Program the matter transporter to use the last set destination. Oh, this one. Interesting.
Maeve, you're back!
Hey pal, what's up? Long time no see.
After you went through and I didn't, I was definitely not worried about you at all. Never once had visions of you being spaghettified.
I'm fine, Roland, don't worry. What does spaghettified mean?
Better I don't tell you. Did you find the drives the Resistance was looking for?
Sort of. Oh, the facility down there? It was filled with lava. Also, not Omicron.
Wait, what was it then? And the correct term is magma. Lava is when it's on the surface.
I did not need to know that. It was called Roe. Seemed to be a power generation facility. There's cola? It's complicated.
You've certainly piqued my interest. Anyway, the Resistance, they're really calling themselves that, sent me a frequency to use when we want to contact them. I've integrated it with your suit scan. Just trigger it and it'll ping them.
Nice work. Let's see what they have to say. Need to make sure that they send over that fancy Kappa cracking code minion toy of yours too.
All these. Let's go put Santa on thing over here. Put Maeve to bed, and then I think that's where I'm gonna call it tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these guys. Okay, placeables. Santa Jenkins. All right, where is the bed? I was in the room. I was in the room. Alright, that is where I'm going to call it for tonight. Look at my base, growing every single stream. But yeah, that's going to do it for me tonight. Went a little long because we got sucked into a crazy twist with the story. If you are out there lurking, hanging out in YouTube land, I appreciate you more than you think. But if you could be so kind to drop a like on the stream, hit subscribe if you haven't subbed already, and ring the notification bell. You get alerted when I post content and when I go live here on YouTube. If you're hanging out on Twitch, lurking around, also the easiest and best way to show support is to drop a follow. I will be back on Monday, hopefully with some Satisfactory with those guys, with the Satisfactory, the Palace Factory crew. If not, we're picking up probably where I left off here today. I don't know if I'm going to have time this weekend to do anything with this. I have a project I'm working on, gaming related, that I have to really hunker down and get taken care of. But you guys are great. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you real soon. Okay, bye.